Hey guys, and welcome back to the Jacob Zooman Show. Today, I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna give a movie review. Movie I saw on Netflix a couple days ago. Actually, been over a week ago. But I love the genre of post-apocalyptic stuff. People fighting for survival, fighting for what they've got, fighting for what they need. So I stumbled across the movie called The Road. The Road is a movie about a man and his son. Okay, before I get any further into this, spoiler alerts. You don't want spoiler alerts? There's other videos on this channel, other videos on other channels. Got some cool people in my suggested channels. The zoo over there to the right. Should be right over there somewhere. But got 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so The Road. Father and a son trying to find a better life in the apocalypse after, can't remember what happened. I think it was either a virus or something. Something happened. Or maybe a bomb went off. I can't remember. Anyways, crops can't grow anymore. So whatever people can get was made before the bombs went off. Canned goods, whatever. Some people have also resorted to cannibalism. This movie is one moral issue after another moral issue after another moral issue. Once one moral issue, you're like, oh my god, and then you think that moral issue is bad, the next one's worse, and then the next one, and the next one. It just goes on. But the first moral issue, suicide. Suicide and the apocalypse is, according to this movie, quite prevalent. It's everywhere. It's around you. People are doing it because they can't handle it anymore. Or they don't want something to happen to them. They figure killing themselves is better than being killed by somebody else, raped by somebody else. But I guess I could agree with that. Who wants to be tortured or something by some lunatic that's got a knife or something and he's just taking out all his anger on you? So, anyways, at the beginning of the movie, the dad has his revolver. Love how I just throw up a little, whatever this is. Little revolver. It's got 2 bullets in it. Beginning of the movie, he has 2 bullets. Later on, he kills a guy with one of the bullets. But at the beginning, he takes the gun. He's like, if something ever happens to me and someone's going after you or somebody's going after us, all you gotta do, pull the hammer back, stick the gun in your mouth, and pull the trigger. And I'm sitting there thinking, okay, this man is teaching this kid who's probably somewhere between 9, 10, no older than 11. Easily, no older than 11. But it's like, that's all you gotta do. You just gotta put it in your mouth, pull the trigger, shoot. You're good. Nothing can hurt you then. And that was a big hit right there. So that was a strike on that one, I will say. The next thing was this whole thing of cannibalism. Gosh. And the kid, the whole time, like, anytime they're talking, they're like, are we the good guys? Yeah. And the dad's like, yeah, well, we're the good guys. Kid's like, well, will we always be the good guy? And dad's like, yeah. Kid's like, we'll never eat anybody, will we? And he goes, no, we'll never eat anybody. And he goes, no matter how hungry we get, even if we're starving, they say this as they're sitting here on the ground eating grasshoppers. but I mean, I guess food is food. He goes, "We are starving, son. But no, we'll never eat anybody." So the movie continues on for a while, and slowly, the dad's mind is just slipping. He's sinking into insanity, and oh, just awful. All this time, this kid's trying to survive and help his dad, and he listens to his dad, and his dad's just like, the kid doesn't understand that it's the apocalypse, it's every man for himself, and here's this kid who's wanting to give people his food, his water, whatever he's got, whatever his supplies he has, he's willing to just give it away, but he's a kid. So, I mean, of course, I'm still a kid too, but this is just a little kid who doesn't quite understand that it's the apocalypse, it's every man for himself now. So, this whole time, this kid's trying to help everybody with what little he has, but the dad's just kind of out there. He's just basically, his mind slipped, he's gone. So, later on, the dad gets shot in the leg with an arrow. And my dad almost quit watching this movie with me after he got shot in the leg with an arrow, because he then proceeds to take his knife and dig the arrow out of his leg. Now there's my digging it out of his leg with a knife. Pretty good, right? And then takes a stapler. Of all things, a stapler. I guess because he didn't have a needle or thread or something. So he pushes the skin back together, takes that stapler and just... And this is the part where my dad actually stopped the movie for a minute. And it's like, this is rough, okay. As if the suicide and the people getting raped and killed, that wasn't enough. It was enough when the guy was stapling his leg back together with an office supply stapler. I love these random gestures I'm making that just absolutely wonderful with my grandpa. He's pretty good with making, like, repeating noises. It's just absolutely hilarious to hear him repeat some of the noises he hears. But another story for another time. But after that, the dad later on dies, I believe due to infection, or maybe hypothermia. I mean, they were on the beach or something, and it was winter time, so... Anyways, finally the kid makes it to where he needs to go. Some people help him, and that's the end of the movie. The kid gets rescued, the dad sadly dies. And I'm going to sound like a movie critic, but honestly, if I had to say on a scale from 1 to 10 how much I liked that movie, I'm going to say, because I like the genre, the movie, it was kind of off. I'm going to say, I might get some hate for this, or I might even get in trouble from YouTube for this, because I don't know what the copyright laws on this. But 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10. It wasn't a really good movie. It was just a pile of moral issues, like I said. But I guess in the apocalypse, moral issues, kind of survival, moral issues. But that's all I got for this video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. As always, this is Jacob Zooman, signing off. See you guys next time. Bye.